had been raining all night, the kind of steady, heavy rain that soaks the fields and leaves the air smelling like wet earth and old wood. By dawn, Old Farmer Briggs stepped onto his porch with a sigh, tightening his coat around his shoulders. It was going to be a long day of repairs and mud, but at least he had Rusty, his old, loyal sheepdog, to keep him company. Only, Rusty wasn't at the door. Briggs frowned. Rusty always waited for him every morning. Always. 12 years straight. "Rusty?" he called into the yard. No answer. Then something caught Briggs' eye. Muddy pawprints leading across the porch, not toward the fields, but toward the house. Inside, Briggs' stomach tightened. Rusty never came inside unless Briggs let him. Never. He slowly pushed the front door open. The pawprints continued across the wooden floor, each one darker, heavier, soaked with rainwater. Briggs followed them through the hallway, heart thudding. They led past the kitchen, past the old rocking chair, toward the back room he kept locked ever since Mary died. Rusty wouldn't go in there. Briggs whispered, "Boy, what are you doing?" He reached the door. It was open. A faint breeze drifted out, carrying the smell of rain and something else. Something he hadn't smelled in years. Lavender. Mary's favorite scent. Briggs stepped inside. The room was dim, lit only by soft gray light from the storm outside. The pawprints circled the room as if Rusty had wandered, searching for something. Then Briggs saw him. Rusty was lying beside the old trunk at the foot of Mary's bed. The trunk Briggs hadn't he opened since the day they buried her. The dog's fur was soaked, muddy, trembling. Briggs rushed forward and knelt beside him. "Rusty? Boy? What happened?" Rusty lifted his head weakly, eyes soft and sad. He nudged the trunk with his nose. Briggs' heart cracked. "No, not today. I can't." Rusty whimpered. Briggs swallowed hard and opened the trunk. Inside were Mary's things, her apron, her letters, her old journal, untouched since the day she left this world. Briggs picked up the journal, hands shaking. A loose sheet fell out, landing on the floor beside Rusty. Briggs lifted it. It was a note. In Mary's handwriting, for when Rusty can't walk the fields anymore. Briggs froze. He looked at Rusty, the limp legs, the slow breathing, the tired eyes. "No, no, boy. Not you too, not today." But Rusty placed his head gently on Briggs' knee, the way he always had when Briggs cried after Mary died. Briggs felt the truth settle in his chest like a stone. The muddy pawprints weren't from mischief. Rusty had come inside, searching for the one thing Briggs had never given himself permission to face. Goodbye. Briggs pulled Rusty into his arms, tears falling into the dog's wet fur. "It's okay, boy. I'm right here." Rusty closed his eyes, breathing slow, steady. Then softer, then still. The storm outside eased. The house fell silent. Briggs sat there on the floor, holding the dog who had carried him through the darkest years of his life. And as he looked at the muddy pawprints scattered across the room, leading straight to Mary's memory, he realized something that broke him completely. Rusty hadn't come looking for comfort. He had come to bring Briggs one final message from Mary. No one should face their goodbyes alone.